Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to Assetto Corsa. There's been a new update, the 0.7 update. It's added a few cars, a Lotus F1 car, and the GT3 version of the McLaren car. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but it's a fast car, so we have the GT3 version and a new track. The Nürburgring, currently only available in the Grand Prix setup, the one that they race in Formula 1. I'm assuming, though, the fact that this version of the racetrack is in here, that eventually the full Nürburgring track will be added, the famous crazy long one, so that would be really awesome. I don't know of that many PC racing games that have that full track. Even the latest Forza game, I know there was a bit of a hubbub about the fact how it's missing from the latest Forza games. So hooray for automotive racetracks of great importance and stuff. I don't know that much about European racetracks. Give me a break. But anyway, another thing they've added is the ability, or actually they've, with the matchmaking for the races, oh lord, is they've added the ability, this is a cramped cockpit, the ability where they actually suggest, I think I mentioned this in the last video, where they will suggest cars of similar alright, hold on. I'm concentrating. Of similar strength that you can race against. And this car is madness. I turned on the racing line because I'm not entirely still sure about... Okay, I remember now. Whoa! Why has everybody come to a stop? Beep beep. Okay. A little bit of a problem with the AI there. They got a little bit stuck and didn't quite know what to do. They panicked, so they decided to make it a parking lot. Okay, I remember this track. I think I did pretty well racing Formula 1. Okay. We're in third. Yeah, there's a little bit of a breaking point here. I'm not sure how well this McLaren car compares to the Formula 1. The Formula 1 that I'm such an expert at racing this track in. Oh wait, we're not in third. What place are we in? Sixth. I'm doing surprisingly okay, he says, jinxing himself. Okay, yeah, in Formula 1 you could take that turn flat out. Not quite in this vehicle. Not quite. Alright, totally missed that apex. This cockpit is really quite claustrophobic. Maybe I should have moved my seat forward so that I'm more or less looking out of the windshield as opposed to having the majority of my screen taken up by my dashboard. Dashboard? Wait, that's the right word, isn't it? Yeah. I don't remember what difficulty I set this on. God, I don't know. I think I was trying to set for 86% before, but, whoa! I'm not sure if that remained. Whoa. Okay. These guys... a little bit cautious going into that turn. Perhaps a little bit too cautious. Hi. That's a crazy car. I don't think I've driven that one yet. It's got like a globe. A globe cockpit. Globe! Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. I have the anti-lock brakes enabled, so maybe my braking isn't as efficient. Swing under him. Oh, didn't have enough coming out of the corner. I feel like I'm being competitive. Look at me. Whoa, that was a little bit of a risky move, I think. Whoop. Got to the throttle too soon there. I think I'm clear. Sure, why not? Woo! Racing! Somebody locks up the brakes every time here. Easy, easy. Speed, power! Oh. Is this car all-wheel drive? It feels like it is. I'm not, like, slipping out. Excuse me, when I hit the accelerator. He says as he slips out. Oh, dang it, that's another thing. I copied down all of the keyboard shortcuts, because there are a bunch of keyboard shortcuts for enabling the, like, if a car actually in real life has some sort of traction control, or, whoa, speaking of traction control, or some sort of anti-lock brakes, or just some sort of general handling setup. There are shortcuts, in-car shortcuts that you can use to enable or disable those on the fly, as opposed to the generic, just the difficulty settings from the menu screen. Perhaps you should have been a little bit more prepared, Kurt, before recording this video. Alright, now it's going up against the same car that I have. Gonna go down, sir. Whoever you are. Got a little bit bold through that turn. Easy, whoa! Okay, that time I lost it. Owie. Alright, just hold on. Oh, I'm in reverse, sorry. Oh, I got destroyed. I got absolutely hammered. Sorry. You're alright, damage is off. I have tire wear off. I don't know what the heck happened there. Is he still behind me? I think I'm just getting... I'm like, I'm so great! Check this out, spins. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate for all of us. Yeah, they get a little bit hung up on this turn. Alright, well, it's a new track. Perhaps they need to teach the opponent AI a few tricks about getting through that first turn. Like I said when they first added the AI, I'm very curious as to how a programmer programs, specifically racing AI, because there are a lot of variables, and apparently it's on a track-by-track basis that it really is required. Hi. That they program their abilities and skills and whatnot. Whoa, that guy was... I don't know what he was doing. Is he getting out of my way? Thanks, guy! Is he still there? I don't know if he's still there. Yeah, that's a little bit slick when you go faster there. But this feels so much better to be playing this game after the NASCAR game I've been trying, because that's just a sad state of affairs, is what that game is. Although I don't know, maybe I should skip the season, and maybe I should try like the road course. I always liked Watkins Glen was always a good track to race in other NASCAR games. Whoa! Easy. All right, last lap. I gotta pass this guy who's in the same car as me, getting the top 3. Yeah, especially here. This is where he's gonna kind of freak out. That's how you take that turn, my friend. I'll teach it to you someday when you're old enough. Whoa. Where's the guy in first? That's what I want to know. He's long gone. Yeah, he's like miles away. Oh, sorry. Woo! Oh, there he is. I can see you. Talking to the inside. Out braking. Oh, accelerating too soon. Tap the brakes and then accelerate through. Oops. Okay, stay on the track. Oh no, I'm gonna have a penalty. Dang it. Alright, I'm just gonna let the time run out. No! My beautiful second place finish is in jeopardy. Alright, there's not much time. I gotta take him in the chicane. Like so. Oh man. That was dangerous. Oh, he's like right there. Oh, he hit me. Oh, that was illegal maneuvers. Oh no, now my top 3 finish is in jeopardy. Take him on the inside. Yep, he made a mistake. Oh, come on. Dang it. I'm actually almost flipped over my pedals. Aw, 4th place. What a dick move by that guy. That was pretty fun and exciting, actually, for racing. Let's see about the replay. They've also, in the last update, they increased the maximum replay. I upped it to 200 megabytes, and apparently it's still not long enough for the replays. All right, there's where I went off. Then I have my penalty, I gotta slow down. I'm like, dang it! And then I make a very bold move. Where's that at? Through the chicane. Really nice replay. I like how there's like a depth of field, and some of the camera angles are a little weird like that one. Whoa, that was close. But then I come through here, and yeah, he sneaks in. Oh, he totally like bumps me. Oh man, that was a bold move. Let's see if it pays off for him in the end. That was pretty crazy. That was fun. What does this other camera catch? Now watch how he practically cuts that corner. I think maybe he should have gotten a penalty for that. Now look at that. Oh! You jerk! And then that guy passes me. I didn't give up my position. Oh, I didn't even realize he was there. He almost was able to hit me. Not quite enough to get back into the top 3. That was cool. Alright, I'm going to What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, I got to, whoa, magical. I'm going to jump back to the menu, choose a different race, maybe a different car, and I'll open up my little shortcuts to see what I can do about that, and I'll be right back. Woo! Racing! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and this is the other new car, the Lotus Exos, which is kind of, I think I remember this in Top Gear. It's like, it's basically an F1 car, but one that if you're super rich you can purchase, but then you don't actually own it. Lotus keeps it, and then you have to ask them when you can take it out on the track and whatnot. So I think it's close right now to an F1 car as we can get, and I've mint gum. No, I've come into, this is Monza, which we just kind of raced a few races ago in F1 2013 with Vintage Beef. And we're going to see if perhaps I have learned anything from that and make maybe a little bit of a comparison. I know we have different assists and things on in F1 with Beef. I'm racing against pretty much the same exact cars as the last race, except I've added 4 of these cars to race against as well, just to make sure things are proper, I guess. I've also opened up my shortcuts. There's ways to jump into replays, turn on and off the ABS and traction control. Disabled names, change the gearbox. The racing line, let me actually see if that works right now. Yeah, the racing line is Control-I. Turn that on and off. So that's really helpful. That's really helpful to have that. I wish they kind of don't do that in the game. But yeah, alright, we're gonna get ready. Get into the vehicle. Heyo! I wonder if I can, really quickly, onboard settings. Let's turn the seat position a little bit forward. A little bit back. Okay, save that. Thank you. Wait, no, I'm done. Goodbye. Alright. Eyes position configured. Oh, man. Alright, whoa. Okay, guys. I'm in a much more fragile car. You're going to have to give me some room. Alright, I do remember this. This is the turn I screwed up on in F1 with Beef. Oh, so did they! They had an accident! Ow, and so... Ow, stop hitting me. Stop pummeling me! Oh, man. This is pretty insane. I'm going to have to slow down a little bit. Excuse me. I'm driving like a go-kart compared to your guys. Gigantic cars that are gonna kill me if I get hit by them. I changed, you can change the time of day you're racing. I changed it to 9 o'clock a.m. or something like that. Because I just wanted to see how the lighting engine kind of is... Hi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, you didn't have to slow down that much, BMW guy! Oh crap, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Go, 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 go. Woo! Mercy! At the speed! Ah! Guy! Oh my gosh. Things are going horribly wrong for us. Certainly the low shadows, the long shadows, excuse me, from this morning light are making things a little bit hard to see. And of course, it was probably a bad idea to group these... Oh my god, look at them spinning each other out! To group these cars together, because they're quite mismatched. In the menu, it recommended I only go up against the same cars, which makes sense, obviously, as we're finding out, but what place am I in? 8th! Alright, where's this turn? I know I gotta brake really early. There it is. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't give it the beans right away. Hold on, I need to get back on the track. Stop giving me penalties, I gotta get back on the track. Yeah, in first gear, that really spins the tires if you give it all the gas it's got. Guy. Oh, that was impossible to avoid. Excuse me, I'm on your right side. And I think I'm past you, yes. See you later. Or perhaps when I spin out next is when I will see you. Whew. That antenna in my face is a little bit distracting. It's almost like a sights, gun sights. I know where I'm going based on where that's pointed. Alright. Kind of... On your left! On your left! Like riding a bicycle. Alright, what are you gonna do, guy? I don't see any curs or durs. I don't know if there's buttons for that, but that would be helpful. Back up to 6th. Alright, slowed way down for that turn a little bit too much, maybe. On your left again. I know early on. Hold on, I'm going to stand up top a soapbox right now. In the first video, I kind of maybe was a little bit critical of Assetto Corsa for having for an early access game, for being kind of expensive. And I still am a little bit, reserved about early access games in general, even though on my channel, now the majority of the games I do play are still considered early access. Your Kerbal Space programs, your Next Car game, your, what else? BeamNG Drive, Spin Tires, blah, 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 blah. So I'm still a little bit reserved about the way the industry... There are pros and cons, and it's kind of a strange middle ground to try to decide about. And it really got me thinking about it when I came across Assetto Corsa, and its kind of high entry price for early access, but in playing other racing games that claim, quote-unquote, to be simulators, I feel like, especially if you have a racing wheel, and you are indeed into racing simulator games... Oh, man, that was scary. No. Maybe I should turn on traction control with one of those shortcuts. I'm going to amend my recommendation of somewhat wary to yes. Just get this game. This is pretty great. And I know a lot of people are telling me about iRacing, which is sugar. Subscription-based. I'm a little bit more reserved about subscription-based gaming than I am early access, even more so, but get back on the track. Whoa. Where was I going with that thought? Hard to make very specific complaints or points when you're racing at 150 miles an hour. What was I trying to say? I forgot what I was trying to say. Anyway, yes. Oh, I've heard about iRacing. Project Cars is another one, although in recent months I've been a little bit concerned about Project Cars because they are indeed going for release onto the consoles as well, even the Wii U, which is a little bit mind-boggling. So I'm a little bit concerned about how simulator versus arcade console they're taking that game, but also I can't, for the life of me, find a way to try it out. Since they removed the early investors option for buying ahead of time. Last lap. Maybe I should turn on my traction control. Was it Control T? Whoops. Apparently Control is also your clutch. Oops. Back on the track, sorry. Okay, note to self, don't change your traction control or any of your options with the control button, because control is your clutch. I think is what that happened. I hit control and then the revs went nuts. So I'm in traction control mode 1. I don't know what that means in this car, but... So yeah, Project Cars is something I'd like to try out. Somehow. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to get in touch with them to say, hi, could I try your video game? But I've changed my recommendation to say yes. Assetto Corsa, just based on the frequency of updates, the quality of the AI, and the tracks. They certainly seem to be in the business of making a good simulator game, and they're not rushing the multiplayer. I mean, I suppose they could put that as a priority and then sell a lot of early access games if there was multiplayer, but then it really might be at the expense of the quality of the rest of the game, so seems like they're doing good. They're doing good, and I am enjoying, even though I was totally obliterated, I'm assuming, by the rest of the Lotus Exige cars up ahead. Woo! That's crazy. Crazy fun. And it does indeed make me, every time I play this game, makes me want to maybe invest in that $250 racing wheel from Logitech. Let's see how the replay looks on this. Slow down, Kurt, slow down. Extremely hesitant around the corners. Hello? Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much of interest as far as the replay goes, because I was kind of out there in the open for most of the race, but it was fun times. So yeah, look forward to more development. Like I said, this is currently version 0.7. We tried out at least the new cars and track in this version, and I'm looking forward to future updates and look forward to more videos once they do update. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.